At this time, I'd like to present to you Mr. Wendell Paris of Jones and Paris Consulting out of Jackson, Mississippi.
Good morning, you all. How's everybody? Just get everybody to come closer in, please. So my mind is scattered enough without y'all being scattered. So I need y'all to, Elaine, bring folks closer in here so we can be one big family. I thank Mr. Tillman for that introduction. We say, old coon hunters say it's a saying that the coon hunters have in Alabama. They say, the hounds are at my heels, but I ain't treed yet. And that's what when you say I'm following Mickey Evers. The hound's still at me, but I ain't treed yet. I ain't treed yet. To Mr. Tillman and to, well, everybody here. We one big family here, so just everybody. Good morning. I bring you greetings from the great state of Mississippi. Some folks say the sovereign state of Mississippi. I don't know if it's sovereign yet. I'm still, the jury's still out on Mississippi's sovereignty at this point. Specifically, I bring greetings from the First Delta Federal Credit Union. We extended out even in Arkansas. Got a branch over in Arkansas. Senator Robert Jackson. It was called Equipment County Development Organization, QCDO. It's there in Marks. That's where that processing facility is. Well, the First Delta Credit Union is also headquartered in Marks. I bring you greetings from there. I bring you greetings from the Panola Land Buyers Housing Development Corporation, which is the group that formed after folks registered to vote back in the 1960s. They were evicted from their lands, well, not their land, but from the plantations where they had lived all of their lives, you know. Folks said, well, we just want to register and vote and see what happens. So the landowner said, well, since y'all registered to vote, y'all got to get off my place. That took place around the same time that they had come together to feel like, y'all know what the parity checks are? Anybody ever heard of the parity checks? You heard of ASCS? Is ASCS still operable? Agricultural Stabilization Conservation Service?
Farm Service. It's called that. Farm Service.
That's all under Farm Service now?
Farm Service.
Well, back when it was ASCS, they used to have a thing called the parity checks. And you know, parity was a pretty big word for us, so we just used to call it the patty checks. So if you got the patty checks for growing the cotton, well, the folks in Sumter County, Alabama, where the Panola Land Buyers Association is headquartered, the landowners always got a check, and then the folks who grew the cotton got another check. And we call our portion the patty check. But in Sumter County, the landowner was taking both checks. He was taking his portion and the patty check, plus charging a rent on top of that. See, a lot of the farmers were taking the patty check as the rent on the land, so that means whatever the farmer was to make, basically he could get that on his own. But here was the farmer now getting his portion, getting the patty check, plus charging a cash rent on top of that. So when the folks registered to vote and then sued the government to get their portion of the patty check, he said, y'all got to get off my place. You get 24 hours to move. This is the truth. So groups came together to help them to form the Panola Land Buyers Association, which would at least give them some semblance of the lifestyle basically that they had lived all their life. They grew cotton, they grew okra, they grew peas, they grew cucumber. Well, basically the southern vegetable crops that you consumed right there on the farm, and those that you could do on a contract with, I guess, Bird's Eye up in Memphis. Did y'all send some stuff to Bird's Eye? Well, we had to form those cooperatives. So I'm bringing greetings from that group of folks. And both of those groups are part of what's called the Federation of Southern Cooperatives. I worked with the Federation for a long time, and I guess my title there probably was a troubleshooter. Because everywhere there was trouble, they would send me.